Hello again. Right now I'm going to tell the story of Bicycleland. It's a very peaceful country, but also very small. As you can see, only about 53 or so inhabitants. One of which was the Joker, the court jester. He loves his job, entertaining people, making everyone in the country laugh. But one day he got a vision from the devil saying that he had to kill the king and his two brothers, otherwise the country would destroy itself. Of course, the Joker accepted. He did not want to see his country be destroyed. And when he reawoke from his vision, he found a present that was signed Satan. He opened it up and he found none other than a poison dagger. He was to use this to kill the king and his brothers. And so, as everyone went on doing their normal everyday thing, the Joker planned his attack on the king. The king, of course, had no idea. He was just enjoying his day, listening to the Joker just talk and entertain him. But when the king wasn't looking, the Joker stabbed the king and hid the knife. The king was later buried in the cemetery. And then about 2 days later, the country had to assign a new king, and it was best that they assigned, of course, his brother, the King of Hearts. And of course he had to assign a right-hand man. But after just a day he had to get rid of him. He was just disrupting his everyday life. So, as the King of Hearts went on to rule by himself without the help of a right-hand man, he unknowingly was about to be killed by the Joker. So he, as the king went on his daily walk in the garden, the Joker came up behind and stabbed the king and ran away. The King of Hearts was later buried next to his brother, the King of Clubs. So it became to almost be anarchy. The brothers and the kings were just dying. The country didn't know what to do, and so they looked to the youngest brother of the group, who was barely a child, the King of Clubs, and he was called on to rule. But of course he was just not experienced and did not know what to do. So the Joker decided to put him out of his misery and killed him in his sleep. The king was buried next to his two brothers. Now, about maybe 2 days later, there was a funeral for all three, mourning the deaths of the three kings. The knife had disappeared. No one knew where the knife went. All of Bicycleland was in attendance for this funeral. But during this funeral, a secret had leaked out. A deadly secret that would tarnish Bicycleland forever. It was found out that each of these brothers had affairs with their brothers' wives. The King of Spades had an affair with his younger brother's wife. King of Hearts had an affair with his youngest brother's girlfriend. And somehow the youngest brother, who was just a child, ended up having an affair with his oldest brother's wife. Like I said, it would just tarnish the country. No one knew how to react to this. And so they were saying, well then, if that's who our kings were, then who's buried here? Turned out all three of them went to hell for what they did. And you might be thinking, well, what happened to the Joker? He must have something happened to him. He was dealing with the devil. Well, you're right. Something did happen to him. He vanished for all eternity, and no one has heard from him since. That was a trick that I created, I believe. I hope you guys enjoyed it. It took me a while to get this one fixed up. It wasn't the best one, I know that. But I hope you guys enjoyed. So yeah, I'll only put a tutorial up if people want it. So 10 thumbs up or 5 comments saying I want tutorials, and I'll do one. So yeah, that's all for me. I'll see you guys next time.